Welcome. Back to Mass Effect. This is the second episode, and we got done in the first episode. We landed on our first planet. We talked to Ashley Williams. She joined our squad, and we encountered the Geth alien race for the very first time. Learned a little bit about them. And now we're gonna see what other kind of trouble we can get into. See what these Geth aliens have been doing to the planet. How they're messing it up. Whoa, more spiky spikes.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
AI technology at its finest right here. This is how they're gonna put computers in all of us. Fast guy right there. Now the cover system on here is still, it's I'm getting used to it. Still don't exactly know how it works. Kind of just like magnetize yourself to a wall when you go into crouch mode, or if you pull out your weapon, depending on what angle your camera is looking at, how close you are to the edge, it'll do like
That door, it's closed.
a corner peek, and you can peek from cover. See what type of goodies we find in here. Manual override. I like this little unlocking feature, this override feature. It's cool, it's different.
Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Investigate. There's two options.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams.
This guy's nuts.
I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
More investigation.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him,
Nihilus.
the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit
Racial
unsettled.
profiling.
We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Racist.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
I don't know about
We have
that.
unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable.
Crazy guy.
Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape, no hope? No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Needs his drugs.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Needs
Can't
that
stop
dosage.
it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Once some drugs kick in, you feel good. You feel real good. Now, as I mentioned before, all this stuff that you pick up, all these containers, loot boxes before, before loot boxes were a thing. Call them crates on here. I ended up figuring out add those to your weapons in the main menu. Once you look at your inventory, go to your guns, you can just press square and add your attachments that you want. Here's the first time I switching to different guns besides the pistol, so trying them out, assault rifle. It's not, I've pulled it out once and used it. I still enjoy the pistol and the sniper. And once you upgrade them or get better weapons, it's cooler. And they do more damage, they heat up less.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Dead man.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Here's where I ooh, he's king. I basically got stuck in crouch mode and had a huge blonde moment and didn't try to uncrouch or move. But with a sniper, you can stay back, pick those shots. It's actually really easy and still pretty satisfying to snipe on here. I mean, you do miss some shots if you're not lined up perfectly, but if you are, they give you a lot of wiggle room. Here, I finally figured out how to uncrouch.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures.
I could have shot you. I got guns.
My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy
About
Saren
that tall
was headed.
thingy.
He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend.
Oh, you mean that thingy over
I
there?
knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're
Hate
the only one who
long, pokey
survived?
things.
Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
Hate him.
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Just a few winks. Just a few.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the
Just
others.
a little dirt nap.
Yeah,
Little
yeah,
siesta,
I guess.
if you will.
I don't really want to think about it.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
The way he just brushed it off his hand like, F this. I don't need this no more. Just a dock worker. I don't need to take this. This was my day off. Seth Trooper. Man, I wonder, like... Alright, their names are Geth, not Seth. It'd be funny if there was just one Geth Trooper, but his name was Seth. It's like, no, I'm Seth. Hello. It's your friendly neighborhood Seth. Seth Geth. Ooh, explosions. I do like, it seems like this game set up a lot of gunfights through corridors. So they're very linear, you know, just... And I remember from playing this way back in the day that there are some open battlefield fights, as far as like... It's not just like one pathway you're looking at to kill people. I know this is just the start of the game, so... But it does seem that they use that linear pathway strategy a lot, which I mean actually ends up happening in warfare. As you know, a lot of trenches were set up that way. You know, so you know where people are coming from in a sense. Or, you know, a lot of military tactics. If you're trying to confront an enemy head on, you try to do everything you can to control that situation, you know, by potentially putting them down a tunnel. And just think of that 300 scene. God, that's an old movie now. I have to go back and watch that. I didn't even watch it because of the action. Actually, I find that movie very comical and how serious it is, but also how over the top it is. I mean, I do enjoy the movie. I do like it, so... Boop. Pop. The way they just fall over is comical. But these fights are pretty intense, and right now is difficult because I wasn't used to the mechanics and the going in and out of cover and all that, and using your sabotage discs and all those that you just throw. It kind of reminded me of Cyberpunk, or like
Set the
Fallout
charges.
in a sense.
Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Gotta give it up to BioWare. I do like the design of these alien creatures. They did come up with some cool stuff. You know, a lot of the alien stuff that you'll see in sci-fi movies,
Demolition
anime,
charges.
or
The Geth must have
whatnot
planted
is
Hurry! We need to find them all and
sometimes
shut
it's
them down.
always just the same or blah. They're just not cool looking. It'll just be like octopus creatures, but I really liked the designs of these characters in this game. I forget what they're called. The Turoks. Those that big alien with the big face. Sort of looks like a frog. They're not tall Turoks, but looking it up right now. Whatever Rex is. We're not. What? No, that's his brother. Oh well. Whatever Rex is, his character's races, you know. That's probably the weirdest one, as far as like a character that has feet and arms. They do have some weird, like, hippo creatures and spider leggy looking creatures. Oh, piece of candy. Ooh. Move forward. On me. This game does give you like a sense of command and all that. There's just so many things that you're like, oh, instead of shooting, what if I do this? What if I throw this little disc thing out and miss completely? There we go. Now we got one of those discs out. Gotta get the knees. Cover those up. Ooh, piece of candy. And one of my gripes with this game is the running. I mean, I understand that they wanted to go for a sense of realism, but damn, the running. Ooh, piece of candy. It does not last very long, and then once you're done, he's just huffing and puffing and taking his time to recover. Like, you know, it's a game. I already have terrible stamina in real life. Don't make me have terrible stamina in my game. Pachoo, pachoo. Oh, these laser blasts. All these laser blasts, and I just slowly crouch through them all, avoid them with my skills. This guy was funny. Nope, nope, oh, I don't want to go up there. Nope, don't want to go up there. Nope, no. Ah, I died. I guess he should have made up his mind. I am playing this on medium. I just didn't think that there was a reason to play it on hard yet. I'm also
Normandy,
trying to go
the
through all
beacon is
three of
secure.
them,
This is
so
amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
hello there. It's almost funny how she was almost the main character. Then Shepard's like, nope, not stealing my spotlight.
No, don't touch
Those are
me.
my dreams. Good him dreams. I love dreams. Nobody dreams out here but me. Nobody touches these long poles but me. Trophy.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The
Oh,
Normandy,
this lady.
a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Things don't go your way. Throw a little hissy fit.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
All the dreams. All the dreams are mine.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor
What
throbbing.
happened?
Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I
She's
carried you
got
back
like a
here to the
weird
ship.
wonky thing with her eye.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine.
Thank
But I detected
you.
some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Talking about eyes.
I saw I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard,
Aye, aye, Captain.
Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain.
Maja.
Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics.
War. War
Yeah,
never changes.
Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad
They'll
dream?
never believe us.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
It ain't easy.
We prove
being
Saren's gone
cheesy.
rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright.
Hey, Commander.
Now over
I'm
here.
glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Talk to these folks.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over
I
what
said a
happened.
couple of
If Jenkins was
sweet
still alive,
words.
I might not be here.
Ashley over here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the
She
Normandy.
is a potential
Thanks,
romance.
Commander. I
So
appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there.
that's your cup of tea.
Are you okay?
I've
Speak
seen friends
sweet,
die
sweet
before.
words.
Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out. And you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown
Got
up.
them crazy eyes.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
More sweetness.
I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
And I also talked to the other guy over here.
Glad to see you're okay.
But he didn't have much to say. Now I did go down the elevator, which was a mistake, so I edited all of that out, and instead you're supposed to go up here. Got a little lost there. But there is an armory downstairs, and there's a guy that'll sell you weapons that he buys himself.
Good timing, Commander. I was
Illegally.
just about to bring us into the
I
Citadel.
don't know, but
See that taxpayer
he's
money
got
at
guns.
work.
Pachoo. I love this space travel stuff. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I always loved the mythology of it. I've watched all the movies, and
Look at the size
none of them
of
really
that
stand
ship.
out for me.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, sizes and everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Mass Effect just does it for me.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a
Think, look at
Turian
this.
colony?
Just
The
purdy.
Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the
All
Terminus
kinds of
systems,
purdy.
Ambassador.
Ooh, we got
Humanity
holograms.
was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
It's the truth. Takes me a while to decide sometimes. You know.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I do love her armor. That pink and white is on point. Sort of looks like a pink stormtrooper, but you know. After Star Wars came out, anything in space that has armor just looks like a stormtrooper. And there's Borderlands, which basically like copied it and made it a joke.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Yeah, Borderlands is fun, but it's no Mass Effect. Space shuttle. This time around, the going back and forth from areas was a whole lot easier. Now that I'm older and I read things, not just pressing buttons all the time. And I go back and look at the menu and look at where I'm supposed to be going. There's a map in here.
Stall, Council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
I love how they paint their faces.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation.
Except for Garrus. Oh, he's got blue.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
This area is also pretty. Like, you know, that's what I love about BioWare. They always go above and beyond with what they have and the limitations of their hardware and all that. They're really in tune with their video game making.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
They're only black sheep was
The Geth attack
Anthem.
is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
Terrible.
The investigation by Citadel
I played it
Security
and liked
turned
it,
up no
but
evidence to support your charge
it is
of
what it is.
treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
They don't trust us.
You can't hide behind the Council
Dirtbag
forever.
humans.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree.
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Ah, justice. So
It
sad.
was a mistake
He
bringing
looks
you
so
into that
sad.
hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Sarah.
We
I
ain't
worked with him on a
friends.
mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like.
Real bad.
And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right.
Oh well.
I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business.
My team
Captain,
now.
meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Sarah.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
I ain't paying no money.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was
Oh, what
working with Saren to
happened?
find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way. Innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses
Sounds
him.
like a few people in real life. Those all them loopholes. Get around them laws.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, Saren eliminated his target.
It
I
ain't
saw how he
illegal
operates.
if it's
No conscience.
legal.
No hesitation.
Just immoral.
He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Tell me more about the Shadow.
He's a
Broker.
necessary
But who
evil
has
of galactic
morals
politics.
nowadays?
Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick side. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
thank you all so much for watching Mass Effect. We're playing Mass Effect.